And I wonder if they come back. You see the drone from ShahZaM just
Ooh.
worked its way through a short.
Yeah, and the valyn should have heard that drone as well. So I think that's actually gonna call them back over towards this A side. It's a fake on fake on fake. Maybe they're even anticipating that after you take the first shot with that operator on A short, you actually rotate towards B just to keep things mixed up. But a good smoke. Again, this is guard, not dry peeking the angle and working up A very quickly.
He has to give up the space, right? An operator this close is so difficult to pull it off with, but I mean, if there's anyone to do it, it's going to be TenZ. You see the Viper's Pit and the Orbital Strike as it delays, it pushes things back, and it's just Sayaplayer who's uptight by himself. Trent falls. The Sentinels fight to take control back. And there's TenZ with the op. Res comes through. You see a couple more smokes falling, and Ender, the spike still hasn't gotten down, and I don't know that there's going to be enough time to flip the map, but by golly, they're going to try. 15 seconds left. It's a foot race.
Sick Reddit, though. He was already rotating B.
But he only has 27 HP. My goodness, that's a massive kill. That might have done it. All right, valyn with the plant. That nade right in his lap.
No.
Can he get the plant? Yes, he does. 6 already gotten 3.
Oh,
no
Trent's
way.
just
He
out
does
of
it
range.
one. That's all it's going to be. JonahP's going to have to go massive, but he's got pressure all over the place. Not able to land any of the shots. Sentinels get out of that round relatively healthy.
Yeah, Sentinels will sort of fight you to the death sometimes on site. Could come into play, depending on what the opening looks like for the guard. They're going to do some early hookah aggression, walling, and then pushing. No one sees that coming, but Sick spots it out.
Clear out Roomba too, so they feel pressure in through sand. And Sentinels off of that kind of have to go towards A, and you've got Sayaplayer who's playing in the smoke.
Guard are playing so far forward, both short showers and out of hookah. Sentinels are completely contained here. And zombs get chunked out too, like they're just trapped. Now guard, fall back. This is so smart coming out from them. You don't want to overextend and give up the kills. Sentinels have to clear so many corners as they work back towards the B site, and they know there's a raise right in front of them too.
So they have to be patient. They have to invest utility. It delays things so much. Excellent display of pressure out from the guard.
And the longer Sentinels wait, we already saw them get into time trouble. Those Seekers can come into play on the site. 3 players already here. Trent is dogging down long, so they know they're going to be safe from there. If they want to, they can actually push into Octagon to sort of cut them off as these players jump out of hookah, but they get caught in a bad timing.
Do they expect JonahP? No, they don't. Sick falls. How much more can JonahP find? Nothing. Sentinels explode onto the site, find the openings that they're looking for. And with the gun advantage, it's enough, even though they had to deal with the kerfuffle that was the beginning of the round by the guard. It all works out in the end. Sentinels get to 5. Now we're back on equal footing.
I'm sorry, the kerfuffle? Net continuing that you know, play over towards showers. I think he went for the orb in a couple of these previous rounds, sort of on his own, but chunked out a little bit early on and not actually trying to play off of this Viper wall. But what this wall does do is it oftentimes can force out that Sova drone. That's one piece of scouting utility that's not going to get much info at all on the A site, just clearing out that close bench corner.
But it does get space, right? TenZ is able to follow it up, take showers, and Shaz gets the ult orb to get one step closer to the Hunter's Fury. It looks like they want to go B. Wall's not there. Goes up a bit late and in a different position.
Oh yeah, this is a Grim wall. Yeah, you just play on top of it. I know other people do this besides Grim, but watching Sage players get into these nasty positions can be really frustrating. And JonahP's playing far enough away that I don't think he can be spammed through the wall very easily. At the very least, Net finds TenZ on that late lurk. I liked the idea from Sentinels, but I feel like Net has been on top of things with those late shower plays.
Watch for Sick to try to go faster. He has one satchel.
20 seconds.
Seekers come through, the nade, Sick, being patient, the wall drops, JonahP is about to have the floor fall out from under him as the kills go up. He's looking for a second, Trent cleans things up, 10 seconds left, and Sentinels, no way in, 11 for the guard as they continue to cruise.
Sentinels keep getting themselves into time trouble if you're able to carry them over into the next. But at the end of the day, a win is a win, so likely looking at something like 6 ultimate to burst out onto B site as the one that ends up getting slammed.
Yeah, I expected Ender off of the timeout, knowing that they have a bit of a lead and it's a lighter buy. Perhaps they try something aggressive. The guard, at least, they've taken a slow approach to this round.
Yeah, I think honestly, like if I'm guard, I was probably thinking about the following round because look at it, Trent, valyn, and JonahP all 1 point away from orbs, right? So like, there's a lot of things you can do, come up with with those ultimates, go through your protocols, figure out what you want to rock. Right now it is just hold hands and hookah. It's very cute. JonahP and Trent.
Sick.
Oh,
trying to be the third wheel. Surely you don't expect Trent. This has been a lot of damage.
And the TP as well. Ned is going to pop that ultimate, just lock that one out. He can open the doors if he wants. That spike is isolated in hookah, and zombs is solo. Zombs has ultimate. He could try and ult a teleporter. No, but he could try and ult teleporter if he assumes that Ned is still going to be there. But there's no time.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Save the ult. Save the weapon. Bring that into the next round. That was, it was concerning watching it unfold because you think, hang on, how are the guard doing this? This has been a very expensive round for Sentinels as the guard come through with the thrifty round win to get them to map point. That is the third, fourth round. Sentinels have just literally run out of time, and they didn't even make it to the site. They didn't even make it to hookah. They got absolutely crunched with 2 players in classics and a double teleport as well. Sentinels had no clue what was going down, and they lose a thrifty round that they had 5 ultimates ready to go. And off of that, I mean, you talk about the pendulum swing, man. From 5 ultimates and weaponry to Zom's dead, 2 pistols, and yeah, the Blade Storm.
Yeah. I mean, your Brimstone dying locks you into an A hit now. That's where all your smoke util is. So it has to be A, and it has to probably be pretty quickly. You also don't have that orbital strike, so good luck clearing out U-Haul.
Showstopper comes through. Sick. Trying to clear out U-Haul, and he does. The respect that Carter's showing here is just so smart, right? Like, give up the space, not a big deal. You can fight for a retake.
Wow, Jonah. Making it look too easy.
No way. Oh, the Seekers keep him back. Keep him alive. As it falls to a 5v2.
Oh, no.
Hunter's Fury comes through. dapr pushing his way in. He's the only one alive. He's got 35 armor. Surely dapr doesn't do it like this, right? Trent on the tap. I think he spotted one more, but that's all it's going to be. The guard continue to cause problems onto Sentinels as they struggle once again to find an opener in a series. Guard up 13-6.
Guard on those thrifty rounds were so...
I want to follow that shock dart to see. That's the second time Trent drops an early shock dart at the beginning of the round from spawn. The first one was directed towards B, and that one towards middle, and you can see off of that they want to explore this area of the map. Sayaplayer, the tip of the spear. And the drone's not going to clear it. Yeah, it went down low. Only thing, if they hear it,
wow,
they'll have a beat on what's going on. Look at how far off Sick is playing, though. It's like he's expecting there could be pressure this way.
Oh, Sick falls off the angle at almost the perfect timing. Now, if he goes for the repeak, he's going to be walking into it himself.
Smoke, the spam. Sick. Dropping a little bit of his own. My goodness, the guard looks so good right now.
The B main fight is still underway, though. And Sick playing underneath bridge, but valyn gets it. And look how patient Trent is, waiting for the blind before swinging out. It doesn't even hit, but you can see the coordination of the guard. The B site changes opened you up to play more, you know, of these split B hits through mid, through kitchen, as well as B main. And right there, the patience using the Omen smoke, something that you wouldn't have previously in a composition on this map to even help them flush Sick out of that kitchen position. It's just gorgeous stuff coming through from the guard, and they were able to play contact for so long that Sentinels didn't even know it was a B hit until it was far too late. Fight Sayaplayer if Saya jumps up towards yellow, but I like the Cypher set, or the chamber setup rather, for now. Unfortunately, dapr is pushing forward and just falls, so now it is just the chamber here, and his first contact is going to be critical if Sentinels want to win this round.
The tour de force you mentioned at the beginning of the round. Not able to find an opener. He has to give some of the space back.
Well, he has to fall.
Yeah.
Now he doesn't even have that position, that off angle on the TP. He's just going to peek out here aggressively, taste the risk, almost gets a second one, but the site does belong to guard.
Viper's pit through. There's JonahP looking at him, man, going in hot. And surely, I don't know, the TenZ is expecting this, right?
Oh, Sick is. Oh my god.
Unbelievable. They're going to yank this thing right back. I don't know how else to get through this. That's playing backside. That's a great opener to kick things off. Still 3v2 in favor of Sentinel. Spike ticking away. You've got zombs who's pushing in. On top of that, there's just so much Viper utility you have to get through. Maybe that buys enough time. Maybe that's just enough to get it back.
Wow.
valyn in net. 2 massive kills. ShahZaM's gonna have to go even bigger. The 1v1, the tap, the decay, the headhunter. valyn just on the outside of it. He's not giving him anything. Now he's pushing his way forward. valyn lands the shots. IGL versus IGL, and the young buck makes it out for the guard.
Man, valyn playing on site with that slightly boosted position, so looking on their own terms a little bit more, like you can see with TenZ pushing up towards pipes themselves. And yeah, I love the observers. They heard you a few rounds ago.
They did. You guys are the best. Thank you. And it's important not just to see what it is he's trying to do, but that there was adaptation from Sentinels. They've moved that utility so that it doesn't get cleared out at the beginning of the round.
Good play from them, and dapr taking that forward peek. He's gone forward before and got upped in the face. Now all of a sudden, oh, zombs just barely jukes the last shot of the Hunter's Fury, and TenZ is going to swing around the corner. Oh, he's so stuck.
Yeah, there was really no way out. Sick, though. Finding some openings, and zombs still back sight. Dodged the first Hunter's Fury. Lived long enough to get a kill. Net with the tour de force. Oh, what is he going to look? There are 2 right there.
He knows this.
Sayaplayer
Like,
has
no!
zombs! His flank was left uncovered. Oh, the second shot comes out from net. 11 HP. Sayaplayer with the Blade Storm. dapr's left alone in this 1v2. He's now shown up into the side, and it may be a bit too late. The thing is, the spike still hasn't been planted, and it does not matter as the guard get to 8.
Net and Saya had 2 ops on attack in a 2v4, and they just kept pushing. Now today, they are crushing Sentinels. The other names that wait them, V1, Optic, LG potentially now, and of course, Cloud9. Already, things are off to a fantastic start, as Sentinels are the first name they're putting on the list, and Trent takes down Shaz as well.
And Ender, I cannot possibly stress the importance of this pistol round enough. My goodness, it's already a 5v3. The guard are going to be on 12. Sentinels have no choice but to force. And
they're getting
destroyed just like that?
And this is not guard playing the map geniusly. This is guard fragging Sentinels. 1v1s aplenty, and guard have gotten all of theirs. And add another one to the tally.
Is this how it happens? Just like that. A Prime Gaming flawless to open the half to get the guard to map point, to series point. Sentinels have seen loss the entire map. I mean, really, for a large part of the series. Is this how it happens? Just like that. A Prime Gaming flawless to open the half to get the guard to map point, to series point. Sentinels have seen loss the entire map. I mean, really, for a large part of the series, I'd go so far as to say, and you almost wonder if that's a wrap.
Sentinels scraped by, I felt like, through the group stage. A lot of their early matches, 2-1 versus NRG, versus Knights, versus Rise, teams you would put them above. And then they lost to Optic. They got 2-0'd by version 1. Sentinels were on top of NA last year. And now, I don't think you can say the same. New teams have arrived to replace them, and the guard are certainly doing it here on Icebox.
Not done quite yet, but they can taste it. Victory just on the other side. And there are only 3 players. Make that 2. Standing between the guard and a 13-1 win on Icebox and a 2-0 sweep of Sentinels in the opening round of this playoff tournament. And as quickly as it started, it ended. I want to say in the last 4 or 5 rounds of the series, Ender, there were Prime Gaming, but there were flawless rounds, right? It was that bad, right? Let's take a look at it one more time, because that was over very quickly.
Look, all I'm saying, Amazon getting their money's worth here. Guard putting on a clinic here.